welcome to a dimension of sight and of sound. A space small enough to fit on your iPhone screen, but large enough to accommodate your capacity for self-inflicted pain and suffering. It exists in the gap between who you were and who you must become. Highwire, the channel that brings you improvised comedy 7 nights a week, and some mornings, and some afternoons. Comedy from around the world and from different points of view. And yes, from alternate realities. Please like, share, subscribe. We have 2 amazing shows for you tonight. The debut of One True Pairing, a reimagined rom-com, comes from the brilliant yet demented mind of Robin Stegman. Her friends like to call her Robin Stegman. And then stay tuned for Let Sorkin Be Sorkin at 8 p.m. Jeff Taylor has assembled a crack team of very funny people to read the seminal scripts of Aaron Sorkin, the master of character and dialogue. And now, prepare yourself for a romantic comedy reboot. Hint, you're going to love it. One True Pairing.
Girl, tonight we're gonna make love. You know how I know? Because it's Wednesday. And Wednesday night is the night that we usually make love.
Hey guys! Welcome to One True Pairing. It is an improvised fan fiction show. So if you don't know, in the fan fiction world, One True Pairing means the pairing, the couple that is the most amazing couple you've ever seen, the one that truly defines romance. And tonight, we're going to bring together characters from across the universe together to bring together the most amazing couple you have ever seen. The one that you will be thinking about until your dying day. The one that you will always think of. You hold a candle to in any relationship you ever have from here. And to do that, we're going to bring 4 fictional characters that you probably know well. So can we get our characters to come to stage? And these characters, from these 4 characters, you in the YouTube chat will select 2 characters. 2 characters that will be part of this couple. So you can put that in the chat at any point. I'm going to introduce you to those 4 characters. We have Fozzie Bear, Alexis
Waka
Rose,
waka.
Beetlejuice, and Golem. Fozzie Bear, what are you looking for in a potential mate?
I'm just looking for someone that'll laugh at my jokes. Waka waka waka.
Aren't we all? And do you, if you were to go out on a first date, where would you take your potential match?
I'd take her to somewhere on January 1st because it's the first date. Get it? Waka waka waka.
All right, that is Fozzie Bear. Everybody,
Yeah.
give it up for him. We have next Alexis Rose.
Hey.
Alexis, what do you look for most in a partner?
Well, like I just really love traveling. So I want someone who's adventurous, but sturdy and, steady and rich. That's it.
And what would you say is like the dream first anniversary gift for you?
Oh my God. It's so hard. I mean, nothing would beat the yacht, that Justin Bieber got me for our 1 month anniversary. So like, I really don't know.
Okay. Next we have Golem. Golem, what would you say is your love language?
Gifts. Jewelry, more specifically.
Okay. And what would you say was the greatest thing anybody has ever done to show their love in a past relationship?
Master helps with it. He tried to love Smeagol, but Smeagol betrayed him.
All right. And our last match hasn't come yet. I'll just do Beetlejuice.
You rang.
There you are. Wonderful. Beetlejuice. Can you tell me what you would see as the ideal romantic location for a proposal?
Oh yeah, I totally got that. I mean, I think we would definitely go somewhere and eat some like delicious bugs. You know, like they're the best. Just nom, 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 nom. You know, little juicy ones with the gore gripping out. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm a gentleman though. We could also get grubs. I'd be down for that.
Yeah. Okay. And and what would you say is your favorite romantic activity to do on just like a Sunday you have off?
Oh, my favorite. Oh, all right. Well, you know, I think that taking out a rowboat and an umbrella in the park. No, are you kidding? I want to eat more bugs and I'd love to scare living people. That's my favorite.
Okay, well, there you have it. You have our 4 matches for the evening in the YouTube chat. Say which 2 you want to see fall in love in our improvised fan fiction. Give it just 1 second.
I mean, I gotta be really honest. You called me here. It better be for a good reason. Anybody need a good exterminator of the living? Good. No. Okay.
All right. I'm going to give it 1 more second for last voice, but I think we might have a pairing. Wait, more coming in. Hold. All right. I think the consensus is Alexis Rose and Beetlejuice.
Hey, yay!
So let's see.
It was like my time on Star Search.
Let's see their meet cute when they first meet, and that meet cute is going to take place at a book signing.
David, no, I have to go. Ew, David, stop. I'm at a book signing. Bye. Oh, sorry. Just bumped into you there. Oh,
yeah.
Hi. Hi, I'm Alexis.
Do I eat that?
Ew! No.
No. Okay. Well, I'm Beetlejuice. I'm Beetlejuice.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you try it this time.
What? What?
You're such a kidder. Can you say my name? I just like hearing it.
Beetlejuice?
Yeah, one more time.
Beetlejuice?
Yes. You know what? 3 times the charm.
Okay, Beetlejuice.
Hi.
Hi.
I don't think I've met an interesting a specimen as you. Are you one of the living?
You mean like alive?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm here. I at the book signing, are you like a big reader?
Well, you could say that. I read the sports section. Sports section. But I was thinking expand my horizons here, and I don't know, nobody's ever like bothered to talk to me. I mean, it's just me, or you're feeling this connection.
I feel like
Yeah.
this strange connection. Like it,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like one time I met Tiger Woods and we had this like moment, and
I don't know who Tiger Woods is, but it sounds good. Was he tasty?
No, ew, I don't talk about that with strangers.
Oh, well, I mean, you know my name now, and you said it 3 times. We are no longer strangers, baby.
We should, you know what? Like you should come and check out the motel sometime.
You stayed at a motel?
Well, like I live there. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Some of my best times were at a motel.
Here's my phone number. Why don't you visit later?
Oh, I didn't. This is amazing. All right.
Bye.
Cut to Alexis at the hotel for family. Alexis.
Mom, hey. You're never gonna guess what just happened.
I mean, you went to a book signing. What could happen at a book signing besides books?
Yeah. Oh my God, Alexis, just tell us already.
Alexis, tell your family what you learned today.
I met someone, and I know what you guys are going to say. I know you're going to say, oh, Alexis is always falling in love with some new guy, but this guy is different. He was like intense and peered into the depths of my soul in a way that honestly has never happened before. And I am in love.
You say that about every man, Alexis? So
David, ew, stop. You always say this, David.
you always say that.
Just because you're like married and you have your house to carry. No. I'm in love.
Alexis,
What?
you're
Mom?
so selfish. You can't love no one else.
Well, honey, I think this shows growth, and who could have thought our little Alexis could care about someone else enough to actually say that they love them, even after only meeting them for 3 minutes?
Thanks. See, Dad, you get it. You understand that even though I have been selfish in the past and I have that tendency, that people grow, people change.
Yes,
It's true. As a shit rolling shit, guys, you know me. I'm your best. Your door's unlocked, and I own the hotel with you. Come on, and I just want you to know, you finding love, why that's just right up Shit's Creek.
Cut to
Beetlejuice and his ghost friends.
Anyway, look, man.
Meet this.
I gotta tell you, this girl is like nothing else. Number one, she's alive. She's alive. But I just, I feel this deep connection. I mean, I know in the past I've been kind of like a wheeling dealing ladies man. But I don't know.
Beetlejuice, I'm just saying, the last time you tried to marry somebody from the living world, it didn't end out well for you, okay?
Yeah, there was that sandworm at the end.
Yeah, you freaked that one broad so bad she just jumped all the way off the bridge. That was bad. That was very bad.
Yeah. Guys,
I just think you get too hot and you get too heavy. You talk about commitments way too early. I know that you want to get married, but you freak people out. You're already a dead person. You don't need to add in like a commitment. Living people don't understand how long their lives are.
No commitments. All right, no commitments. I definitely did not buy a ring yet this time.
Beetlejuice.
What, you bought a ring already?
No, maybe.
Oh, for crying out loud. Come on now. You can't just like run into things like this. This is so bad for you. What happened to you the last time you did this? Tell me what happened. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do. Oh my gosh. I got stuck on Earth for like 35 years.
That's right.
fulfilling relationship.
And you know what? We all came with you because we're your friends. We're not going to do that again. You're going to be all alone.
I'll be all by myself.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit and haunt the same Arby's for another 35 years, okay? That was terrible.
All right, guys. Look, I still feel like I'm gonna go through with this. She invited me to her motel, and you know how much I dig motels.
You could totally get on top of things at that hotel. You know what I'm saying? You could totally.
I agree. And motels they're perfect for just sleazy, like one-time hookups, you know? Like they're perfect for you to make this a real casual thing.
All right, I got to keep that in my mind. Just casual. All right.
Cut to
Don't fall for
Beetlejuice
this girl.
picking up. Cut to Beetlejuice picking up Alexis from the motel.
Over
Hi.
here.
Hi.
Hey, you made it.
Yeah, I did. Hold on. I was I found this I got you this. I know it kind of looks like a weed, but
Oh my god. Oh, I love it.
yeah.
Thanks.
I heard you're supposed to do that when you're on a date.
It's like all shriveled up and like brown.
Yeah, like my heart.
That's really sweet. Thanks.
You think it's sweet? All right. Okay, take it slow, Beetle. All right.
So like what do you like to do for fun?
Well, I was thinking that we could like go walk through this cemetery.
Ew.
No.
Like right now at nighttime?
Well, yeah. I mean, nothing's gonna happen. You're with me. I mean, look
Up to the cemetery.
Beetlejuice, this is so scary.
No, babe. This is not scary. You think there's gonna be anything scarier than me here?
I don't know. I mean,
Can I get you more wine?
No.
Beetlejuice, what's going? Oh my god, we have to get out of here.
No, babe, these are my friends. I asked them.
That is a literal, actual ghost, Beetlejuice, pouring wine in the cemetery.
Yeah.
It's not okay.
Yeah. It's a 2014 Petite Verdot, okay? I agree. It's not okay. I should have gotten you something nicer.
Yes.
Raw rabbits for Beetlejuice and Alexis Rose to enjoy.
Okay, Golem sometimes he doesn't quite get it. Like the ghost, who knows that a ghost would be such an amazing sommelier, but he is. Babe, I had this whole evening set up for you. Isn't it just perfect? Like every detail?
I mean, okay. There is a part of me that is like freaked out right now, but then there's another part of me that thinks, gosh, if I can like survive 2 weeks being waterboarded in a Nigerian prince's house, I don't know. Like this isn't so bad. It's kind of romantic. The moon is glowing, and you're so handsome.
Okay, I think you might have just compared me to a dictator, but all right, I'll take it.
He was like a monarch.
Oh,
different.
Okay. I'm really digging this. I haven't connected with anybody. We're having lots of conversations, and I haven't even asked you to marry me yet once.
Marry you?
I mean,
if you're asking.
We cut to Alexis on a video call with Ted.
Hey, how is Galapagos Islands?
Oh, it's so great here. I've just been doing so much with the animals. I don't even mind so much that there isn't a roof over my head anymore. So I'm just really excited. How are things with you?
Wait, you're living on a beach? There's not even a house?
Well, there used to be a house, but there was this typhoon that came through, and it's like a whole story. I don't want to get into it. No, everything's really fine. No, listen, I just wanted to check in on you because I know that like you went through a lot of changes, like you moved to New York and then you're back in Schitt's Creek and it's like a whole thing. So I just wanted to, are things good with you?
Yeah, Ted. I actually like just met this new guy.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, I know like it's okay for us to talk about new relationships.
So yeah, we agreed that like we're not going to work out because I'm here living in a place that doesn't have a roof anymore in the Galapagos Islands, and you're free to go on your own journey. Like, and it's just probably better for all of us. That's so great. So
He
tell
took
me
me
about
to a
him.
graveyard last night.
That's interesting.
I know. Honestly, like I've been on a lot of dates and done a lot of crazy things, but like that's never happened before. So I don't know. It's exciting.
Listen, I just wish nothing but the best for you, and don't take like roofs for granted because like you really miss them when they're not there.
Yeah. Yeah. How are the turtles?
So good. Oh my, like turtles, like they have their own roof kind of like with their shell.
Yeah, Ted.
It's like their own thing. And like, so I'm
We're so
super
smart.
jealous.
Yeah.
That's Beetlejuice talking to his buddy. So look, I got to tell you, man, coming to the porn shop to buy a ring is a really, really bad idea.
Not a good idea. Man, I really thought that if I came here, I could resist the urge, but here I am buying a ring.
Yeah, but they got different kind of rings in there. You probably want to go to a jeweler to get a ring instead of it. But I thought you were going to rush into things anyway. Like,
I don't know. You know what they say, when you find the one, you gotta lock them down. Gollum, what do you think about getting a ring?
You sell your soul when you get a ring, Beetlejuice.
You know how crazy
Don't do it.
All right, I don't know why anytime I bring up ring, gets crazy eyes again. Crazy eyes, and that's saying a lot coming from me.
I'm just gonna say this is rolling shit. This is very beautiful. Okay. I didn't think Alexis would get married in my town.
You know Alexis?
Oh, she lives in my motel. Okay. Do you want the key to the room?
Put in a good word for me.
Roland, you were supposed to use the phone to call. The car's broken down. What place? Oh my! What?
I got lost in the section called poker in the rear. I thought it was poker.
I'm sure you did.
It's not.
I just
it's
hope
something else.
I just hope that one video that my daughter Alexis made isn't in here. That would be very terrible to see.
Wait, you know Alexis too? It seems like everybody knows her. This is a really small town.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say everyone knows her. She's a very popular, beautiful young woman.
What do you mean by popular?
She's been around. I mean, I'll say this as, not a member of the family, not the father, but a pseudo-father.
Well, I'll have you know, I have feelings for this person. I don't know why you're besmirching her name.
Ring, ring, ring. Ring.
Your phone is ringing.
Ring.
Beetlejuice.
Hey, yo, why don't you come down to the party? Why aren't you at the party, man? Alexis is down here already. We're banging, man. Come on.
It seems like this is not getting a ring today. I gotta go. I gotta bounce. Smell you later.
I'll see you soon.
Well,
I'm wondering what manner of things do you sell in this store, sir?
Well, I guess because the proprietor left, it's my store now. So,
Roland, we're still business partners. I don't think I'm just gonna wait by the broken down car on the side of the road. I'm very uncomfortable.
All right, I'll just hang out here with this creepy pale gentleman.
Got to Moira Rose and the ghost. Yeah, the crows have eyes is a really big thing in the afterlife. If I could just get an autograph, it would be so great.
Oh my gosh, I am so excited that you want my autograph. This is so exciting. So excited. Where do you get your wig? It's a lovely wig.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, I woke up like this when I died 700 years ago.
Oh my gosh. This wig that I have on, its name is Victoria. This is Victoria on my head.
Oh my
She's
God.
my Tuesday wig.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Would you?
I love questions from fans.
Do you and your husband have a plan for whether or not your relationship continues to exist once you both die?
I never thought about that. Oh, I need to. Oh, Johnny, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Oh dear. Did you and your partner have a plan?
Yeah, I died single, honestly. I was 17 and got killed by a plow.
Oh my.
Cut to Beetlejuice at Rose Apothecary. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What is this? Do you eat this?
No, please don't eat that, but your skin could really use the body milk.
What? You think
it's
been like this for like ever? You got something that can fix this?
It's gonna take a lot of work.
Sign me up.
I can try. What?
Let's get started.
Ew. Okay, I'm only doing this.
Yeah.
So Alexis doesn't have to walk around with you looking like this.
I mean, whatever it takes, man. I mean, she like, can I just tell you, can I say from bro to bro? She's like my whole world. I know I just met her, but I can't stop thinking about her. I even started looking for rings.
Oh my God. I feel like Alexis gets attached pretty quickly. So I don't know about this. A ring? It seems like a little bit soon. I'm just gonna get you some hair cream and
it's gonna work on this.
Hey, David, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Did you check to see if that ghost has any money? Are you just giving away products again?
I've definitely got money.
I got a credit card or something. You have a credit card?
I got a somewhere in these
just,
pockets. Oh, never mind that fly.
if you could excuse us, Beetlejuice. You can't be giving out stuff for free anymore. Like,
Okay, Patrick, but Alexis is walking around with that thing.
It's not the worst choice that Alexis has made. Let's be honest here. Like, I've heard the stories.
I know, and I love that you're stepping in and you're very responsible, but I mean, I just feel like he needs help.
I'm sure he does, and I'm sure that we're just the people to help him. Listen, if you can do it, great, but I don't know. I feel like this is just going to be another story that Alexis tells in like 3 to 5 years about how that one time that she was possessed by a ghost in a cemetery in Canada. Like, anyways, so Beetlejuice. Sorry.
Oh. Okay.
You can't do that to a guy.
Hey, David. Oh my God, Beetlejuice, you're here.
Hey, what's up, baby?
Hey.
I'm gonna go like restock these things. So
okay. Can you bring me an espresso when you come? Oh, okay, bye.
So I gotta be really honest. I like I super dig ya. I super dig. Get it? Dig like a graveyard.
Yeah.
But I
think we should break up.
I don't want to do this, babe. Believe me, I don't want to do this. But everybody, and I mean everybody, living and dead, says that we don't work.
I know, that's why I think we should break up.
But I said it too.
Okay.
So then we both mean it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll see you around then.
I kind of need you to do the thing.
Oh, sorry. Beetlejuice.
Cut to Beetlejuice's breakdown with his friends. This is a perfect breakup line. Here, just
my
that.
Is it gonna help?
Come on now. Come on, pull yourself together.
I tried to break up with her first. She broke up with me.
That's what you're mad about? Not that you broke up, just that she broke up with you first?
Well, that means she really wanted to. I didn't want to. I was just doing what you said.
Yeah, try not to commit.
Well, but didn't we say don't like commit real strong at first? That was really what we said, right? Don't commit.
Yeah, I tried that. And there's no halfsies with me. You know that. I found myself at a porn shop buying the wrong kind of ring. That's what I get for trying to hold back.
All the time. Listen, I got a question man to man.
What's up?
Now that you're broken up, is it okay if I kill her mom?
I think it's still a little too soon. Can we do a grieving period?
Oh, so what's how much time is that going to be? I mean, we have things to do.
You know what? I don't need to be here for this part of the conversation. Beetlejuice.
He didn't answer the question.
We cut to a Rose family barbecue out in front of the hotel.
Do you guys remember the time that the Obamas asked me to babysit? And I lost their dog.
Oh my God, Alexis, we've heard this story so many times.
No, but it was because Will Smith was coming over. But still, that's how I feel right now. I feel that terrible. I feel like I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have broken up with him.
Well, little Alexis, we call that having a heart in the shit family. Also, guys, this is my friend Golem. He's a little weird man I met. He wants me to give him a ring.
Oh my God.
You promised it.
Are you trying to set me up? It's too soon. It's too soon.
Alexis.
Why is he staring at me?
It's because, Moira, everyone knows you're one of the most beautiful women in town there.
God damn it, Roland. Can we have one cookout where you don't bring a small, pale man to?
He's wearing underwear this time, Johnny. Come on.
Well, I would hope so.
You are. Look, Ted is here. Hi, Ted.
Ted?
It's Patrick.
It's me,
Our son's
Patrick.
Oh,
husband,
shit, it's Patrick. You have the same shirt as Ted.
Yeah, sorry.
Moira, do you have the right wig on again?
Are you?
I think that's a Saturday wig.
Are you having another breakdown? Are you having another breakdown?
I'm having a breakdown because Alexis is so sad. I don't like to see my daughter sad.
Now I have to
growth, right? That's emotionally involved in your children's lives. Like that's a good thing, right? That
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Okay, Alexis, I normally don't tell you what to do, but I think you just need to go to the bar, the only bar in town, and just get yourself right back out there.
Will you come with me?
Ring, Alexis phone. Ring, Alexis phone.
Hello.
Yeah, this is Alexis. What's your face? Yeah, that chick that Beetlejuice was so hot for. Look, I'm at the shop and there's a ring here for you. You got your ring. I don't know if you were aware of that.
Wait,
but
who is this?
I'll pick it up for you.
I work at an interesting shop downtown, right next to the Four Seasons Landscaping.
Four Seasons Landscaping. Yeah, okay.
And there's a ring here. He bought you a ring, okay? Beetlejuice bought you a ring, and you got to come down. Somebody's got to pick this up. I can't get a hold of him. So somebody's got to come get this ring, man.
You guys, Beetlejuice got me a ring.
No, that was on speaker. We heard it.
Yeah. And while
Sorry,
I can't agree with where he bought that ring, I agree wholeheartedly with the sentiment behind it. I really do think he loves you, and I think you guys would be happy together.
And hear that, Golem? We know where to get you a ring, little buddy.
Cut to the ring pickup. I heard there was a ring here for someone to pick up.
Oh, sorry, Gollum, are you picking up the ring or am I? I got
I
confused.
escorted you down, keeping eye on Beetlejuice old girlfriend.
Okay, because it's just like I thought that it was like the ring was for me, but now you're here, so
The ring. It's not for this little weird dude with the little weird tail. I mean, put some clothes on for Christ's sake.
Go,
I'm
earmuffs.
also just confused because this looks like this doesn't look like a ring store.
I tried to tell him it wasn't that kind of ring, but he just insisted on it. Here, take the ring for crying out loud. Get it out of here. Go on your merry way. You got issues? Call him. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, thanks.
Excuse me, sleazy proprietor. Can I get another one of those cock rings?
Cut to Beetlejuice and his friends. Guys, that store owner called me. She came. She got the ring. She picked up the ring that I bought for her.
Harlem believes Alexa still has feelings for Beetlejuice.
Damn it.
If she picked up the ring, she loves you, man. You got to go find her or something. Because if she picked up the ring, she loves you. We're not going to go round the roundabout. Come on.
Go see.
Yeah. You should probably go back to her, even though, that kind of messes with my plan. I was finally gonna do it and
look,
go off her mom. But I'll put it away because, like, obviously your romance is more important than my life. It's fine. I was just killed by a plow when I was 17. Fuck me.
Look, I'll make a deal with you. You know how much I love deals. You help me with this, and we'll find you somebody. I promise you, little buddy.
Oh, Beetlejuice, you're just the best, and that's why you're the person Alexis should be with.
All right.
Cut to Beetlejuice asking Johnny Rose for Alexis's hand in marriage.
So, I mean, I've asked this question before, like a bunch of times. You don't know how many times I've asked it, but this one feels different. And I just thought I should, I don't know, maybe ask her Pops. And well, Pops, gonna call you Pops. Do I have your blessing to ask for your little girl's hand? And I promise I'll leave it attached this time.
All right, we're going to stick a pin in the whole Pops dilemma.
Fair enough.
But, I love my daughter.
That makes two of us.
I was about to say, if I could, I can recognize it in another person. If I ever thought 5 years ago that I would meet my little girl's future husband in a porn shop and Route 42 outside of a town called Schitt's Creek, where I co-owned a hotel and
a lot of unusual things.
I would be very shocked. But if you told me that person was a poltergeist of some kind and really truly loved my daughter, I'd have to say Johnny Rose is okay with that.
Yes. All right. So all we need now is just for Alexis, my lovely lady, to say my name 3 times and I'll appear wherever she is.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
I know when I'm not supposed to be in a room.
Dad, why are you here? Oh, hey.
Hey. So, I heard you liked my ring.
It's kind of big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right. So, we're bearing our souls here. I gotta be honest. I
think we should get married.
What?
I think we should get married.
Whoa, did I hear someone say marriage? I'm ordained.
Roland?
Do we know that?
I thought I was going to have to call Pope Francis. He baptized me.
No, I heard you guys say ordained, and there's this guy who appears whenever you say his name 3 times, so I've been trying it. And here, like Golem and I are now married. I divorced Jocelyn and married Golem.
Well,
And I will be best man for Beetlejuice.
Yeah, I'm set. Alexis, what do you need, babe?
Well, I just like heard this loud scream. It sounded like my mom. Can we check the other motel room real quick and see?
We can do that after. Let's
No.
My God! My daughter is getting married.
Oh, Mom, I thought you died.
No, not yet.
No.
We were just
Unfortunately not.
We were drinking Herb Ertlinger wine.
That's good stuff. All right. So it seems like we've got everybody here we need. Let's get this show on the road, you know.
All right. Beetlejuice, hand Gollum the ring.
Tinker, what are you doing? You're supposed to be leading us to Mordor. Come back here.
Oh.
That's the furthest that man has ever been.
You know what? Can we do this without a ring? I don't think he's bringing it back.
It's okay. You know what? I'm going to use the script of Bugsy to read to you. Do you, Alexis Rose, take Beetlejuice to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do. I really do.
Do you, Beetlejuice? Oh, okay. All right. I thought you disappeared again. Take Alexis Rose to be your lawfully wedded. Okay. All right. Well, you two can, kiss the bride and kiss the groom. Yeah. You're now pronounced man and wife. There we go. I skipped.
I think this is the happiest I've ever been, babe. How about you?
Me too. Oh my gosh.
What did I miss?
Yay.
Alexis and they're married now.
Yeah.
So.
And my new wife ran off.
Wait, is that Ted or Patrick? I don't have my glasses on.
This is Patrick.
It's Patrick.
This is my husband,
Yay.
Patrick.
We're both very milquetoast. I get it, but I'm here. He's in the Galapagos. So
So now we're relations. Fantastic.
I am feeling so
Cool.
many feelings.
I think me and a little lady are gonna skedaddle on our honeymoon.
I mean, Johnny, you should give them a free room in the motel. Wink, wink.
Roland, let's not. They don't want to stay in this hotel.
You're right.
You know, isn't that something traditionally the groom pays for?
Yeah, we're gonna get right on that. All right, kiddo, let's go. Smell you later.
Bye.
Oh,
he doesn't have any money.
I wonder where my new wife Golem went.
both my kids married, and only one to a creepy poltergeist.
Thanks, Dad.
That's our show.
What you trying to say? You're trying to say it's time for business. It's business time. Ooh, it's business. It's business time.
Oh no. Well, if Robin wasn't frozen right now, oh no, there we go. We got a host.
It is so enchanting and intoxicating. Robin Stegman, you care to comment on your show? How do you feel now that it's all over? She's stunned. What happens when two worlds collide? The world of Schitt's Creek and ghosts and other things too, like the Galapagos Islands, which are a very important place on our planet, and everyone should visit there someday. I speak from experience. Yes, it was a beautiful show and a beautiful love, and I wish them well. May they live in happiness forever. And may you stick around until 8 p.m. tonight to watch Let Sorkin Be Sorkin. Yes, they will be reading from scripts that will enchant you, mesmerize you, cause you to question your reality. But until then, stick around or get some popcorn or maybe a soda.
got it. They've got it. They've got it.
Highwire Improv. Bringing you virtual improvised comedy every night of the week during this time of trouble and apocalypse. Thank you for joining us in this dimension adjacent to the one you're used to being in. And yes, this is a heightened reality. Because some people think our reality is too bleak, but it could be worse. Ask Henry Bemis from this seminal episode of The Twilight Zone. But next, Jeff Taylor brings to you seminal episodes of Sports Night, written by Aaron Sorkin, as seen on TV. Please enjoy.
Thanks, Robin and Eileen, reporting from thanks, Robin and Eileen, reporting live from the One True Pairing event and the Twilight Zone, respectively, where Beetlejuice found a brain, Alexis found a heart, and Johnny found some new debt. Good evening from Baltimore, Maryland. I'm Jeff Taylor, alongside a bunch of people way more talented than I am, and this is Let Sorkin Be Sorkin. Tonight, we have a few episodes of the much heralded and yet still somehow greatly unappreciated turn of the century situational comedy, Sports Night. Nailed that. That was so hard for me to do. Those stories plus Frozen Turkey Gate. How many O's are there in Chattanooga? And just how many people do give a good damn about NASCAR? More than there should be, I'm sure. We'll have answers to all that and more. You're watching Must See Thursday on the Highwire YouTube channel, so stick around. Cut to studio control room.
Studio A, this is Master Control. You're up on router 7. Have a good show.
Thank you.
Stand by audio, stand by VTR.
4 minutes out. Janie, I need you standing for a possible comeback after 5. Andrew Jones is spelled with a U.
Chris Collinsworth doesn't have an H.
Doesn't have an H?
Doesn't have an H.
Why doesn't it have an H?
It never had an H.
It has an H at the end.
He says Chris doesn't have an H.
Anybody know why there's a 20-pound frozen turkey up on the light grid?
Dana, Elliot wants to know why there's a 20-pound frozen turkey on the light grid.
24 pounds.
I'll tell him, but he'll probably just want to know why there's a 24-pound frozen turkey on the light grid.
Why is there a 24-pound frozen turkey on the light grid?
I'm thawing it out.
You're thawing out a turkey on the light grid.
Anybody got a problem with that?
Cool with me. I'm fine with
it.
Fine.
Cool.
It's like a week before Thanksgiving.
This is just a dry run.
A dry run on the turkey?
My whole family's coming to New York, 18 people.
And this is your first time making the dinner by yourself?
Yes.
It's like a rite of passage into adulthood.
Yes.
It's a time for giving thanks, a time to share in the warm embrace of family.
Right.
You don't want to take any crap from your mother.
I really don't.
You're doing the right thing.
I need to see how long it takes to thaw.
3 minutes in.
By the way, know what today is?
It's Monday.
What else?
It's November 23rd.
And what does that mean? Come on.
November 23rd.
What happened on this date?
Boston College upsets Notre Dame.
Wrong.
Gretzky's 500th goal.
Think.
Alberto Salazar wins his 4th New York Marathon.
No.
Alberto Salazar wins his 3rd New York Marathon?
Casey, you're not.
Does it have anything to do with Alberto Salazar or the New York Marathon?
No.
Let me take one more stab at it.
Go.
Alberto Salazar wins his 2nd New York Marathon?
Casey!
Well, what? What is it?
Forget about it.
Come on.
Forget about it.
Come on.
Forget about it.
Come on.
Isaac? Isaac, you're wanted in the control room.
Muted.
Isaac, we can't hear you.
All right, sorry about that. I had something in my throat. Kim, this is my daughter's number in San Francisco. Would you keep trying her number for me, please?
Sure. Is there a problem with Kathy?
There's no problem. She's due in 10 days, and Esther flew out there this morning to be with her. She should have landed by now, but I haven't heard from either of them.
30 seconds to VTR. Sorry. Have a good show, everybody. Isaac, Esther, and Kathy are fine. You're going to be a grandfather in 10 days, so try not to make everybody crazy.
Esther and I had a fight this morning before she left.
What about?
Nothing. Kim, keep calling.
Jeremy, November 23rd. Does that date ring a bell? And don't go to the computer.
Don't have to.
What is it?
It was on this day in 534 BC that Thespis stepped out onto the stage of the Theater Dionysus during a choral song and dance and became the first person to speak words as an actor in a play.
Tell me I was supposed to know that.
I don't want to talk about it.
60 seconds in, roll VTR.
Thespis?
First actor, now a mischievous ghost. He likes to wreak havoc on performances of any kind. I'd brace yourself for a strange show tonight.
It's not going to be a strange show.
He might wreak havoc.
He's not going to wreak havoc.
He might.
This show's locked up tight as a drum.
Thespis likes a challenge.
Thespis has been dead for 2,500 years.
You really think you should be baiting him like this?
I fear not ghosts, I fear them not.
Your courage is an inspiration.
You're just messing with me, right?
Sure.
Show's going to be fine tonight.
Yes.
Tight as a drum.
You betcha.
Dana trips and falls on her face.
All right, why wasn't I briefed about this Thespis thing before?
Dana.
Did you know about this Thespis thing?
Bad to panic, Dana. Thespis can spell fear a mile away.
All right, we just need to get through the top half hour.
That's right.
Anything that ever goes wrong with the show goes wrong during the top half hour.
Nothing goes wrong.
Not if we can get through the top half hour.
Mortals.
Jeremy.
Thespis likes to play the full 60 minutes.
Give one more hint.
Forget about it.
Danny.
It's not important.
In 3, 2.
Good evening from New York City. I'm Dan Rydell alongside Casey McCall. Those stories plus we're going to take a swing through the NFL where there were more than a few upsets yesterday.
We'll take you to Pauley Pavilion for a Pac-10 match you won't believe, and we'll take you out to Watkins Glen for a NASCAR rules explanation we can't understand. All that coming up right after this. You're watching Sports Night on CSE, so stick around.
We're out.
We're in commercial.
2 minutes back.
28 minutes to go.
The MLS, Major League Soccer, and if you know me, you know I eat, drink, and breathe soccer. So without delay, the Miami Fusion, the DC United, let's go to the action.
10 by 22.
Give me a preview on FX7, VO9, and show me the board.
He doesn't know the route.
Here's 7.
Here's 9.
Show me the board.
Board's up.
I asked him to rehearse the route, but he wouldn't listen.
You're babbling, Isaac.
He hasn't rehearsed the route.
Who?
Douglas, my son-in-law. How are you going to find the hospital if you haven't rehearsed the route?
Isn't Douglas a radar officer in the Navy?
Yes, and if we were scrambling F-16s, I'd trust him to find the flight deck of the USS Coral Sea. But you can't find Berkeley General unless you rehearse the route. You think that's crazy?
No crazier than thawing out a turkey on the light grid.
What are you doing on the light grid?
It's nothing.
Isaac, it's your wife.
Finally.
You see?
Stand by FX7 VO12.
With the NHL season well underway, one of the big questions on the minds of fans is whether the defending champion Red Wings will pull off a three-peat and drink from Lord Stanley's cup once again.
Stand by 5.
For more on that, we go to Tracy Heller, who is standing outside the Detroit Red Wings locker room. Detroit Red Wings locker room.
Oh, man.
Or perhaps it's the Detroit Red Wings locker room.
Take 5.
2.5 minutes back.
Thespis?
Oh, it's his special day.
Let me take one more shot at it. Is it
Our anniversary.
Our anniversary?
Our anniversary. Tonight is our anniversary.
Jeez, Dan. That night in Minneapolis with the Jägermeister, we didn't do anything on tour, did we?
You mean we didn't get married?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
You recited the St. Crispin's Day speech in the lobby of the St. Paul Radisson.
Was it untoward?
No, it was just embarrassing.
Oh, so how is it our anniversary?
It's the anniversary of our first show, November 23rd, 5 years ago.
We went on the air 2 years last July.
I'm not talking about Sports Night. I'm talking about our first broadcast.
Lone Star.
Lone Star Sports.
November 23rd.
That's right.
What do you want from me?
Nothing, Casey. I'm just going to sit over here and do my show.
Impersonating my ex-wife never won a place in my heart.
It's an important day to me.
It's an important day to me, too.
I don't think it is.
How can I prove it to you?
Remembering it would be a step in the right direction.
1 minute back.
So Thespius is the Roman god of theater?
That's exactly right. Except he's not Roman and he's not a god.
What is he?
He's Greek and he's a ghost.
Who's Artemis?
Artemis?
Yes.
Artemis is goddess of the moon, the hunt, chastity, and fertility.
Ooh. Your boy knows his mythology.
Give him another one.
Athena.
30 seconds.
Goddess of wisdom, the arts, and war.
Mercury.
God of commerce, wrestling, gymnastics, thieving, good luck, sleep, wealth, and dreams.
Wow.
There's a god of thieving?
There's a god of gymnastics?
10 seconds back.
Ready for?
I remember what you were wearing. Do you remember what I was wearing?
I remember not thinking at the time that you were someone who I was trying to sleep with.
In 3, 2.
Thanks, Tracy. You can see the Red Wings take on the Maple Leafs tomorrow night at 7:30 right here on CSC as Bob Lowry and Steve Capps bring all the action from Toronto. Casey?
The PGA Tour was in Scottsdale yesterday for the final round of the Kingsbridge Open.
You and Esther make up?
Kim, get me on the next flight to San Francisco.
What do you need me?
Do it now, Kim.
Take over. Natalie's got the wheel, everybody.
Put up 20, 21, and 22 on a preview screen. Casey, heads up. I need you to stretch a 20 blind roll into a 30.
Right?
Yeah.
Isaac's office. Isaac is on the phone.
I'm gonna fly out tonight, honey. I'll meet Mom and your sister at the hospital. I'll have Carmen spend the night. Honey, don't argue with me. I'll call you back in a few minutes. I'll call you back. Get back to the control room, Dana.
What's going on?
Dana, get back to the control room.
Natalie's fine for a couple of minutes.
She's having an emergency C-section. They're doing it right now.
What happened?
She was cleaning the kitchen when Esther got there. Esther said she doubled over in pain and started screaming. The OB said there was a massive internal bleeding. She was unconscious when she got to the ER. Is Kim working on the tickets?
Yes, yes. Why don't you sit down?
She's 9 months pregnant. What's she doing cleaning a kitchen?
She's hoping to make a good impression on her mother, but that's not why she's bleeding. Did she say anything to you about something called placenta previa?
That's what it is.
It happened to my brother's wife, Shelley. 2 weeks before she was due, massive hemorrhaging, rushed to the hospital.
What happened?
Shelley was fine.
And what happened to the baby?
They lost the baby, but Shelley was fine.
You should get back now.
Yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay.
You all right?
Yeah.
Dana exits back to the studio control room.
Miami of Ohio and Bowling Green aren't two teams that are usually in the national spotlight unless you're talking about their...
Oh, thank God.
What happened?
We blew the cue at 44.
Well, that's not so bad. Anything else?
We had the wrong VO at 42, the wrong chyron at 50, and we would have had 20 seconds of dead air at 55 if Casey hadn't been thinking on his feet.
What did he do?
I think it was the St. Crispin's Day of Speech. I'm not sure.
Fine.
There's water dripping on the desk.
What desk?
The anchor desk.
Natalie, get someone up there and find out what's going on. I was gone for 3 minutes. Is there anything that didn't get screwed up?
We spelled Chris Collinsworth right.
Good.
In 3, 2.
Thank you, Matt. We're going to take a break for 2.5 minutes and pay some bills. But then we come back, we're going to have college hoops, bowl predictions, and a steeplechase that got out of hand.
You're watching Sports Night on CSC, so don't go far.
We're out.
Whew.
2.5 back.
Dana, what the hell's going on?
Listen to me. Isaac's having a family emergency, but there's nothing we can do about it from here. Everybody got that? Get your heads in the game. We're going to get through the top half hour. I'm not going to be beaten by a 6,000-year-old Roman god.
A 3,000-year-old Greek ghost?
Well, I'm a 33-year-old television producer, and for 1 hour every night, this little corner of the world, and nothing screws up here unless I screw it up. You got that? Why is there still water dripping on this desk?
A 24-pound turkey lands on the desk.
Say, Dana, this wouldn't happen to be your frozen turkey by any chance now, would it?
Well, clearly I'm going to be taking crap from my mother.
2 minutes back.
In the NCAA, there ain't no such thing as free lunches, much less free skybox tickets for free hotel rooms. That's why Southern University wideout Marcus Ryan will sit out 2 games. Ryan's suspension comes to a total of 5 games.
Ready, SOT. Go 90.
Just answer me this.
What are you, the Riddler?
What was wrong with you that day?
There was nothing wrong.
Why won't you tell me?
I was nervous. It was our first show.
You weren't nervous. There was something wrong.
Why are we still talking about this?
Was it because of what happened with Conan O'Brien?
It had nothing to do with Conan's show. You've made too much of that. My name was mentioned a couple times. I was never seriously considered for the show. In this week's police blotter, a judge has issued a court order for the arrest of former defensive end Mark Gaston for violating a court order. While in a Houston courtroom, Sacramento backup power forward Jason Grisham was pleading no contest to charges that he hit a fan over the head with a plate of paella. For more psychotic behavior, here's Jack Jankowicz.
Yes, you were.
Yes, I was what?
Being seriously considered for
No,
Conan's show.
I was not.
Yes, you were. And when you didn't get it, you were stuck doing a little sports show with me in Dallas.
It was a good show, Danny.
It wasn't good enough for Lisa.
Yeah, what was good enough for Lisa? Natalie, how much time do I have?
Another 15 seconds on this, then Dan's got 2 minutes, then a 2-minute C break.
I'm going to stretch my legs.
We're back in 3, 2.
We'll come back to Jack Jankowicz later on in our show in women's college hoops.
At Isaac's office.
The Pac-10's been having a good season with 4 teams in the top 25. On Sunday, the Bruins went into the Valley of the Sun for a conference matchup against Arizona State.
Any news? Want some company?
No.
Tough.
Did a big frozen turkey fall down on the anchor desk during the last commercial?
Yes.
Why?
Oh, Isaac, is there really an answer I can give you to that question that will satisfy you?
I don't think so.
Then don't worry about it.
Esther and I had an argument this morning before she left for the airport.
About what?
She said I wasn't showing enough enthusiasm about the baby.
Ah, that's ridiculous.
No, it's not. I guess I've been feeling my age. I was rude to my son-in-law. I said to my daughter Kathy that I was too young to be a grandfather. What the hell kind of thing is that to say to your daughter?
Huh.
Anyway, I'm sorry we fought this morning.
In a funny way, Danny and I are having that same fight right now. Only he doesn't know that it's about a fight Lisa and I had 5 years ago.
You've never told him, have you?
No.
Why?
I don't know.
You've got to learn to show people how you feel about them, Casey.
Why do I have to prove it to him?
Because he feels like a consolation prize.
He's not.
Tell him. So you say a few words, you make a gesture, remember an important date, small price to pay for what you get in return. For what you get in return, it's a steal. The rest is all vanity. What?
I was gonna give you a hug.
Please, don't.
As a gesture?
Okay.
Call the studio when you get some news.
Go to the control room.
I've named this Thanksgiving. I'm calling it the Thanksgiving of Mom's Disapproval. Included on the 2 records set are the hit songs Why Aren't You Married? And Sports. This isn't the place for an educated woman. And didn't anyone ever tell you how to cook a turkey?
Turkey front, she may have a reasonable point.
Tell me the mission of Thespis. What's his MO?
By and large, the mission of any ghost is to offer humility. They point out what's important by mocking what's not.
I'm not sold. I'm not sold at all.
Stand by in 3, 2.
And welcome back.
Dana, Broadcast Center said we should expect some trouble with our transmission in the next couple of minutes.
What kind of trouble?
All the monitors cut to static.
Well, that was certainly uncalled for. No, I mean it.
You're looking at me.
Elliot, get someone on the phone and find out what's going on and how long we can expect it to be going on for. What have I done to Thespis? What have I done to him? What have I done to this ghost who, by the way, that no one has ever heard of but you? What have I done that he should choose, like Jacob Marley, to spend the entire night in the studio just slapping us around?
Well, you're not bothering Thespis.
I'm obviously bothering Thespis.
He's fine.
It's a power grid upstate. They should have his back on in a couple of minutes.
I just wanted to make a nice Thanksgiving dinner. What do you mean, not exactly?
None of my business.
Well, I'm making it your business.
You just can't make it my business.
Well, I just did.
You're underestimating your mother. You get to see your family, what, twice a year? Savor it. Your mother's gonna love you whether or not you screw up a turkey.
My mother's going to annoy me whether or not I screw up the turkey.
Which leads us to the conclusion that your mother loves you, even though she annoys you and it's Thanksgiving, so which do you want to focus on?
Ugh. For a guy who's read The Hobbit 14 times, you're not so dumb.
Hi.
Hey, Casey.
I was on television for a while and then I wasn't anymore.
It's got to be pretty disturbing for someone like you.
I think it'd be pretty disturbing for someone like you, too.
It's a television show, Casey. I'm not thinking about worldly things at the moment.
Okay, is anyone?
A power grid's down. We'll be up in a few minutes. You should stay at your desk.
That's not going to be any more poultry falling down, huh?
Who can say?
Stay at your desk.
What's going on in there?
A power grid's down. We're supposed to stand by.
Thank you.
I was going to buy some flowers on the way back from the control room, but...
I don't know if you noticed, but I dropped that like 15 minutes ago.
Good.
I just think that
Danny, they offered me Conan's show.
they did.
Yeah.
They offered it to you.
There was an offer. They offered me the show.
And you passed?
Yeah.
You passed on your own network show.
Yeah.
To work with me in Dallas.
It was clear we were going national.
No, it wasn't.
Look, I passed on the show. Why does it matter why?
If you passed on the show, Lisa must have gone thermal.
She wasn't happy.
Case, what was that the beginning of the end with you and Lisa?
Yeah.
Casey.
Look, I appreciate your fond wishes.
Are you stupid?
What happened to the fond wishes?
You turned down late night.
I wouldn't have been any good on the show.
Yes, you would have.
No, I wouldn't have.
You would have been great.
Dan.
You would have been great.
I would have been embarrassing.
That is flat out not true. What did Lisa do to your confidence? How many hits did you have to take to your ego?
Guys, this is a 60-second heads up. Apologize for the technical difficulties, and we'll start right back up with 101.
You would have been great. You'd have been very good.
Thank you.
You're very good on this show.
Oh, yeah, I know. But thanks for saying so. I appreciate the gesture.
So we're going to be 3 minutes long. Tell me what happened.
I got a 6-pound, 8-ounce grandson named Matthew, and his mother's doing just fine.
That's the best news I've ever heard.
We got the studio back.
Hey, guys, Isaac's a grandfather.
Oh, congratulations.
Mazel tov.
Healthy baby boy. Here, have a cigar. Say, quick question. How come we're not on the air?
We've had our share of technical problems tonight, as well as paranormal interference, but we think once we get done with the top half hour, we should be out of the mythical penalty box, if you will.
Anybody know what the hell she's talking about?
30 seconds back. We're back in 30.
Stand by FX22.
Stand by SOT, VO 19, 20, and 21.
Make sure Janie's there for the flat 5.
Listen to the phone call I just got. Frank and Kathy Lee Gifford were accepting a humanitarian award over at the Sheraton. Kathy Lee got up to go to the podium, slipped and fell face first into a plate of tapioca.
At the Sheraton?
Yeah.
All the way across town?
Yep.
That's it, folks. Thespis has left the building.
Hey.
Good evening again. Still here from New York City. I'm Casey McCall alongside Dan Rydell, and you can't get enough of us quite that easily. Let's get right to it with a preview of tomorrow's big ACC contest between the Blue Devils of Duke and the Tar Heels of North Carolina. For more on that, I give you my partner, Dan Rydell.
Thanks, Casey.
Fade to black. All right, wasn't that wonderful? Thank you, Sports Night crew. Oh shit. My tech. Sorry, guys. My Google Doc. I lost the whole thing I was going to say right now. This day, gentle his condition, and gentlemen in England now abed shall think themselves accursed they were not here, and hold their manhoods cheap, whilst anyone speaks that fought upon St. Crispin's Day. And now another episode of Sports Night. Interior, Dan and Casey's office.
3 shootouts, 2 penalty shots. Stefan LeCourrier.
Jerome will be happy.
Who's Jerome?
Jerome.
Right.
He'll be happy.
Yeah.
Sure.
Who is he?
Jerome?
Right.
I'm talking about Jerome.
You can say his name as many times as you like. I'm still not going to know who he is.
Camera 2.
What about it?
He's the camera operator.
Who?
Are you prepared to do a broadcast right now?
Yeah.
The camera guy.
What about him?
It's Jerome. Jerome is the operator on camera too.
And he likes hockey.
Now you're with it.
60 seconds of VTR, 2 minutes live.
All right, here's a change. We're going to flip-flop the Virginia Slims quarterfinals and the IOC meeting. Kill 23.
I never had 23.
Then you won't miss it much.
Elliot exits the studio as Jeremy enters the control room.
Jeremy, tell me what's happening in Chattanooga, and tell me quickly, tell me succinctly, bullet points, okay? We're on the air in less than 2 minutes, so don't give me a valedictory speech. Talk to me as if I'm a small child. Tell me what's happening in Chattanooga.
I don't know what's happening in Chattanooga.
Okay, tell me a little more than that.
In the studio.
I think as a New Year's resolution, you should really rededicate yourself to the idea that this is a team. You play for a team with many players.
And you think I should learn their names?
I think it'd be nice.
I agree.
See, a team's made up of a group of individuals.
You're going to keep talking anyway?
Individuals will forsake their own individual needs to pursue a common goal. The team goal, in our case.
Jerome, see, I know his name.
In our case, the goal's a nightly national television show.
I'm saying I know the guy's name now.
In the cut to the control room.
Roll a VTR, show the Chiron on 4.
You've got Tokyo.
That was Brian in Chattanooga.
All right, well, tell me what he knows. Bullet points. I can feed it to Casey, get right in there, get right into the T's. Casey, stand by. I'm going to fill the T's. What does he know?
He doesn't know anything.
Stop standing by, Casey.
What's going on?
There was an incident at Tennessee Western involving some Black athletes and a Confederate flag.
What happened?
We don't know.
In 3, 2.
Good evening from New York City. I'm Casey McCall alongside Dan Rydell. Those stories plus, we'll head out to the Hoosier Dome, where Bobby Knight's done a little interior decorating. And we'll leave room for more hockey than you can shake a big stick at.
We'll bring you the thrill of victory, the agony of defeat, and because we've got soccer highlights, the sheer pointlessness of a 0-0 tie. You're watching Sports Night on CSC, so stick around.
We're out.
Isaac enters.
Back in 60.
What's going on in Chattanooga?
We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know anything?
We don't know much.
But fundamentally, we're still a news gathering organization.
Sure.
Then what's the problem?
We're not very good.
Right. That's what I thought.
All right. Stand by 10.
Got to interior control room night.
Coming back to pan in 3, 2.
Thank you. Kelly Kirkpatrick in Green Bay. You look cold. Get to a fondue immediately. Hey, folks, look at your calendar. See how it's almost out of dates? It can only mean one thing, Casey.
Play of the year.
Play of the year. Our crack staff has been debating the subject, and we'll bring you our choice on New Year's Eve, but we want to hear from you. So if you've got a play of the year, you can contact us at csc/sportsnight.com or just go on over to Casey's apartment and knock on the door anytime.
That's all for us. You've been watching Sports Night on CSC. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.
Music.
Go.
Animation.
Go.
We're out.
Camera wrap 12:06.
Hey, what are you planning on cooking tomorrow morning?
I'm not cooking. It's not a cooking show.
Are you sure?
A new show.
The View?
Yeah.
The one with Barbara Walters and the 4 women who cook?
They don't cook. It's a new show.
Who are the other guests?
It's me and just another guy.
Who's the other guy?
You're having a good time, aren't you?
Who's the other guy?
It's Wolfgang Puck. You want a piece of me?
No, but thanks.
You know, it wouldn't kill you to get out there and do a little press.
I've been grounded, remember?
How long's the network going to keep you in the penalty box?
No public statements for 6 months.
You want me to talk to somebody?
No.
I can.
perfectly happy just doing my job and keeping my mouth shut. I don't need to give interviews. I don't even want to give interviews. I'm happy for the chance to not give interviews.
You don't want me to talk to them?
No.
Okay.
Talk to them.
Danny.
I need to give interviews. I like to give interviews. It's the only chance I get to talk to a huge group of total strangers.
Except for the hour every night you're on national television.
That's right.
I'll talk to him.
Knock 'em dead on the cooking show tomorrow.
Thank you.
Cut to The View. Casey, Joy Behar, Meredith Vieira, Star Jones, and Debbie Madanopoulos are there. Who's Meredith? Am I Meredith? Welcome back to The View. We're talking to Casey McCall, co-host of Sports Night, which can be seen every night at 11 p.m. on CSC.
Yes, with my partner, Dan Rydell, who couldn't be here this morning.
Well, I hope he has a good excuse.
Yes, he likes to sleep late.
Good enough. Now, before we went to commercial, you were saying that you and Dan write your own scripts.
Yes.
How does that work?
I take the nouns and verbs. Danny handles the adjectives and prepositions. Anything with an umlaut, we flip a coin.
Now, Casey, we can't just let you go without talking about the neckties.
The neckties.
The famous neckties, girl.
I tell my husband every night, look at his neckties. That's a man with good taste.
And I'll bet your husband just loves me for that.
He loves you for many reasons, as do I, but mostly I love you for the neckties.
I'll take what I can get.
Now, ladies, listen. Listen up here. You're single, is that right?
I am recently divorced.
Well, I think you should know that a man who knows how to dress himself is a very sexy thing.
Which is why so many of us are drawn to Carrot Top.
All right, if you're a sports fan or just like neckties, don't miss Sports Night with Dan Rydell and our guest Casey McCall every night at 11 on CSC. We'll be right back after this.
Cut to the conference room.
By the way, the names that we're circulating that are spelling Chattanooga, about 14 different ways we're doing that. So now what do we know?
2 O's, 3 A's.
That's it?
No, there are other letters too. But surely that's not what you meant.
No.
Okay. Roland Shepard is a tailback from a small town in western Tennessee called Tupelo, 1T, 1L. He rode the bench for 2 years and then 2 weeks ago won the starting job when Lillian went down with the torn ACL. He rushed for 218 yards in his first game, 273 in his second.
That's 2 game totals, a conference record, by the way.
He scored 4 touchdowns on the ground, 2 of them against the 3rd-ranked rushing defense in the nation. He also caught a pass for a touchdown and ran a punt back for a touchdown.
Plus, he's carrying a 3.3 GPA with a major in chemical engineering, and the engineering department at Tennessee Western is for real.
So what's going on?
They're going to kick him out of school.
They're threatening to kick him out of school.
The Confederate flag?
Yeah, there's going to be a press conference in Chattanooga at 3 o'clock. The rumor is...
And it's pretty solid.
They fly the flag outside the stadium?
Yeah.
Also, students wave them in the stands.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, but outside the stadium, that's the school.
Anyway, there'll be a press conference at 3 o'clock. We've got it on satellite. The rumor is that Roland won't play unless the school takes the flag down. The school is going to announce that Roland's been suspended from the team, as a result of which his scholarship will be revoked. As a result of which, Roland will go back to Tupelo, Tennessee.
Okay, Dan, be on the press conference. In the meantime, I need to hear some plays of the end of the year by the end of the day, okay? Thank you.
Back here at 6.
Danny, I need to talk to you.
Good, because I need to talk to you too. Who should go first?
Well, since I really don't care what you have to say, I think it should be me.
Fair enough.
Luther Sachs has taken a special interest in the situation in Chattanooga.
He's an alumnus.
He's got a couple buildings named after him.
Yeah, he's a hell of a guy.
He's a Southerner.
Luther Sachs is German.
He's a Southerner for 3 generations.
Faulkner was a Southerner.
Faulkner was a Southern gentleman.
There's a difference.
The difference, Danny, is all the difference.
What does Luther want?
A piece on Southern gentlemen, Southern tradition, the Southern tradition in sports, in culture, in history.
All symbolized by the Confederate flag.
You learn fast.
You really want to do this?
No.
Then don't.
Danny, there are days when I'm just too tired to fight with that man.
Well, you gotta tell us when it's one of those days and we'll fight him for you.
You gotta stop thinking of me as the champion of all things black.
Cut to Dan and Casey's office. Casey's watching himself on television. Excuse me, Mr. McCall?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Is this a bad time?
For what?
I'd like to ask you a question, but if you're preparing for the show, if this is a bad time, I can come back.
What's your question?
What's my name?
What's your name?
Yes.
What are we doing right now?
If this is a bad time,
I'm sorry. I'm not very good at remembering names.
Who was the number 2 man on the Boston Red Sox staff in 1977?
Ferguson Jenkins.
My name is Monica. I'm the assistant wardrobe supervisor for Sports Night, as well as 2 other shows here at CSC. I think you hurt the feelings of the woman I work for. Her name is Maureen, and she's been working here since the day you started.
I know Maureen.
Can I ask you another question?
I'm sorry, I didn't know your name.
Do you know what color this is?
It's gray.
It's called gunmetal. Gray has more ivory in it. Gunmetal has more blue. Can you tell me which one of these shirts goes with what?
I don't know.
No, you don't. There's no reason why you should know. You're not supposed to know what shirt goes with what suit or how a color and a necktie can pick up your eyes. You're not expected to know what's going to clash with what Dan's wearing or what pattern's going to bleed when Dave changes the lighting. Mr. McCall, you get so much attention and so much praise for what you actually do, and it's all deserved. But when you go on a talk show and get complimented on something that you didn't, how hard would it be to say, that's not me? That's a woman named Maureen who's been working for us since the first day. It's Maureen who dresses me every day, and without Maureen, I wouldn't know gunmetal from a hole in the ground. Do you have any idea what that would have meant to her? Do you have any idea how many times she would have played that tape for her husband and her kids? I know this is when it starts to get busy for you, and I hope I didn't take up too much of your time. Please don't tell Maureen I spoke to you. She'd be pretty mad at me.
I won't, Monica.
Cut to interior conference room.
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to make a list of all the sports moments that are potential plays of the year. Then we're going to list the pros and we're going to list the cons.
How do you like making lists?
I like making lists.
Yes, you do. You're never quite so happy as when you're making yourself a little list. You ever think about why you make lists?
It's so I can cross things off it. You ever think about why you've got so much crap in your wallet?
I save my receipts.
You save fortunes from Chinese restaurants.
Can we work now?
I think we should, but Natalie's going to want to list the pros and the cons.
Women's ice hockey.
You're kidding.
The U.S. women's team won the first Olympic gold medal in ice hockey, and there were over 4,000 fans in the arena to see them do it.
They beat a team of Slovakian figure skaters, and there were over 4,000 people at my cousin Jacob's bar mitzvah.
What do you got?
Mark McGuire hit 70.
It's a little obvious.
Our goal isn't to be cunning, is it?
When we keep this organized, pros and cons.
Well, the pro is that he broke an unbreakable record, and the con is Kim likes women's ice hockey.
What's next?
Jeff Gordon.
No.
Why?
Because it's NASCAR, and who gives a damn?
Who gives a damn?
How many people give a good damn?
Oh, well, it's the most popular sport in the world, so probably more than 4,000.
Next.
All right. Austrian skier Hermann Maier.
Pros?
He got up from one of the most horrific accidents in Olympic history and won the gold medal 2 days later.
Cons?
It's downhill skiing.
And
Who gives a damn?
Cut to Isaac's office. Roland Shepard is on TV at the press conference.
It was very important to my parents and to their parents that I be the first in my family to attend college. But I can't imagine that any of them would feel anything but shame and humiliation at the sight of me playing football under that flag.
What's going to happen to him?
I keep watching it over and over. I think it's all I've done today.
Shepard will get picked up by another school.
I imagine. The thing is, 6 of his teammates stepped down too. 6 of them. 2 of them white. None of them starters. They're the ones who are going to have some trouble. What'd you come in to tell me?
I wrote the piece.
I'll tell Luther to watch it.
It takes the position the Confederate flag is a symbol of a culture with a great tradition of literature and art, music and architecture, great statesmen.
Crap!
Oh, so why are you telling me to write it?
I'm not telling you to do anything.
I think we're all just pretty surprised that you're not doing a commentary yourself. What's going on?
I don't want to make this into a big deal.
You don't want to make what into a big deal?
Luther is looking for an opportunity to fire me. He's been at it for about 6 months.
Are you sure?
No.
Because I think you're wrong.
I'm not.
He's got a lot of respect for you, Isaac, and while I may not like the guy, he's sure no idiot.
I like my life right now. I've never been happier. I used to pick fights with management twice a day, just like you. They wanted to fire me. That was fine. There was always someone who wanted to hire me. That's not the way it is now. Luther can hire someone half my age to do my job. I like my life right now. I'm proud of this show.
I can't believe it. I come in here with you talking about those 6 players who stood by Roland Shepard, and you don't have the same respect for the people who work for you. You think if Luther ever showed you the door, there wouldn't be about 100 people who'd walk out right behind you? There's something real bad going on in Chattanooga, Isaac. And Luther can fix it, and you know it. Tell Dana to throw this one out of the rundown. Tell her you're going to do a 2-minute editorial.
Not this time.
Okay.
Yeah. Danny, don't tell anyone what I said.
Cut to the control room.
60 seconds of VTR, 2 minutes left.
The Yankees win the World Series.
Well, that came as a big shock. They won 114 games.
What is it with this element of surprise everyone's looking for?
You know what we're forgetting?
What?
Michael Jordan and the Bulls win the NBA championship.
Yeah, there's something that doesn't happen a lot.
What do you guys think?
Us?
Yeah, what do you think?
About what?
Play of the year.
We're 8 days away.
What do you think?
For studio technicians.
Yes, I know.
These are editorial questions.
Yes, but we want to hear what you have to say.
Really?
Go ahead. There are no wrong answers. Except women's ice hockey, but Kim pretty much has that covered.
So what do you think?
You really want to know?
Absolutely.
Mark Romero winning 2 majors.
Cal Ripken ending the streak.
Peyton Manning.
Well, that was a colossal waste of time.
Good evening.
Isaac, I haven't seen you all night.
Dana, I'm sorry to do this on such short notice, but I'd like 2 minutes of airtime tonight.
Really?
If you need to make some room, I believe you can dump the piece Danny was planning on doing. I don't think he'll mind.
No, I don't believe he will.
He said something to you, didn't he?
Will you get Isaac wired up, please?
Sure. Cut to studio control room. Isaac's at the desk alongside Casey.
Earlier in the show, we told you about Roland Shepard and the 6 other players who were dropped from their team and then their school for refusing to play football under the Confederate flag. Here's Isaac Jaffe, managing editor of Sports Night, with an editorial comment. Isaac?
Thank you, Casey. Exadio, compario, conquer. That's a Latin phrase that translates to listen, to learn, to speak. Those words are carved into the stone arches that form the entrance to the undergraduate library at Tennessee Western University. This afternoon, an extraordinary young man named Roland Shepard made what had to have been an excruciating decision. He said he wasn't playing football under a Confederate flag. 6 of his teammates then chose not to let Shepard stand alone, and I choose to join them at this moment. In the history of the South, there's much to celebrate, and that flag is a desecration of all of it. It's a banner of hatred and separation. It's a banner of ignorance and violence, and a war that pitted brother against brother. And to ask young Black men and women, young Jewish men and women, Asians, Native Americans, to ask Americans to walk beneath its shadow is a humiliation of irreducible proportions. And we all know it. Tennessee Western has produced some outstanding alumni in the last 100 years, people of wisdom and vision, strength and compassion. One of them is Luther Sachs. Luther Sachs owns Continental Corp, which owns Continental Sports Channel, which you're watching right now. Luther Sachs is a generous alumni contributor to Tennessee Western with a considerable influence over its chancellor, Davis Blake, and its board of trustees. Luther, you've got a phone call to make. You've got to call Chancellor Blake and tell him to take down that flag, or he can stop looking for your checks in the mail. You've got to put these young men back in a classroom, and I mean pronto. These boys are going to make you proud one day, Luther. I challenge you to do the right thing. Not an unreasonable request to make a man whose alma mater declares Exadio, Comparo, Concor. To listen, to learn, to speak. In the meantime, God go with you, Roland Shepard, and you 6 Southern gentlemen of Tennessee. God's not done with any of you yet.
That was our managing editor, Isaac Jaffe. We'll be right back.
We're out.
You can bring it, boss.
You know I could kiss you on the mouth right now, right?
Stay over there.
Isaac, I can't even. That was, I'm serious.
All right, we've lost radio contact with Dana.
Isaac.
Yeah,
No kidding. Play of the year.
thanks, Jeremy. Showtime?
Luther Sachs on line 4.
Right behind you.
Back in 10.
I'm serious. That was just.
In 3, 2.
That's all for tonight. But before we sign off, we felt that with the new year only a few days off, it was as good a time as any to mention some people who are important to us here at the show. It seems like quite a few of you, for instance, like the way that Dan and I dress on the air. And you should know that we're dressed by Maureen Gates and Joseph Rovetto. Maureen and Joseph are assisted by a young woman named Monica Brazelton, and Monica is not to be trifled with.
Our camera operators are Ray, Wayne, Bruce, John, and Jerome, who wishes we do more features on hockey.
Not going to happen, Jerome. Every time I pick a pencil or put down a coffee mug, that's Jody Munn and her trusty age on France. And if you've ever wondered what a gaffer was or a best boy, you should ask Keith and Mark.
We've got some people who don't get paid much, but that's okay because the hours are terrible. There are PAs, and their names are Lauren, Victoria, Jake, Lee, Ashley, and Brad.
This is a script. Dan and I write it, and then two people come along and put it together so that we can also read it. Their names are Joan and Chris, and they, us, and everyone else here are pretty much at the mercy of the script supervisor, Carol McKechnie, who stole my pen last month, and I think it's time she admits it.
Carrie McIntyre.
Nicole Burke.
Sean Manley.
Jeff Wheat.
Mark Johnson.
Cajun.
How
about Skip Cook?
How about Phil Heath?
How about Karen, Julie, and Angela in makeup?
How about Brenda, Cammie, and Jody in hair?
We've got music on this show. You know who writes it?
Snuffy Walden. You know who edits it?
Stuart Getz.
We've got film on this show. You know who cuts it?
Janet Ashikawa. You know who her assistant is?
Laura the Wonderful.
We just named a small fraction of the people who put this show on television, which means we've left out many more, and we'll try and rectify that as we head towards December 25th. But for now, I'm Casey McCall alongside Dan Rydell, wishing everyone in your home, along with everyone here at our home, a very happy holidays.
Good night, everyone.
Fade to black. That's our show.
Thank you, Aaron Sorkin, for showing us a world that we would like to live in with newscasters who tell it like it is and a president that we can all respect. And this has been Highwire Improv on a Thursday night. Ever feel like someone's watching you? They might be. You also can be watching us here 7 nights a week. Improvised comedy at its best. And tomorrow night, Friday night, be sure to tune in. Saturday night, be sure to tune in all nights. Thank you. This has been our honor.